By Jove, I think we've nearly got it. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are making a similar recipe to Colman's English mustard. Very similar because we're using their ingredients off their list. It gives the ingredients on the back of this jar and it gives it on their web page. We're making it. We've got the same ingredients here: mustard powder, we've got sugar, we've got salt, turmeric, flour, we've got citric acid, and we are going to give xanthan gum to give it that nice little thicky texture that you have in the mustard. And we've got water. It's a simple recipe to bring together. Fingers crossed, I hope, because we're not cooking it. If we wanted a longer shelf life than 3 months, we would cook it, and I'll put that in the description. Okay, we are going to mix it. Let's get it done. So it's a dry mix first. Now I've got my pen and I've got some paper, and I'm going to write down if we have to alter it. So we're going to go mustard, we're going to go sugar, salt, and we're going to go turmeric and flour, because wheat flour is actually listed. So what we'll do is we'll give this a mix, see what we get. Okay, now we're going to add some water. I'm going to add a bit of water, probably about that much to start off with. We're going to give that a mix in. I think we'll mix that citric acid in there now as well. Give that a stir in. A bit more water. It's quite a wet mix actually. Let's have a look in here. Ah, flipping heck. Colman's is carrying more sugar than this. But having said that, this is mellowing as the flavours are all coming together. And as with any mustard, when you make a mustard, you have to let it meld together for at least an hour. Okay, we've got this runny mix in here. I think what we're going to do is add the xanthan gum, leave it to stand an hour, and we'll see what happens. So, xanthan gum, about 1/8 of a teaspoon I reckon for that thing. There we go. Let's give that a mix in, and then we'll leave it to stand and see if it thickens this. I don't want it to go brown, so I'm going to cover it. Okay, I'm not leaving it any longer. I can honestly say that that is not Colman's. Okay, it's not even a close copy. I mean, look how wet that is. It's thickening up, look, but it's too wet. It'll be fantastic in a sauce. Let's give it a taste. Wow, nose. That is stronger than that. Okay, we need to have the water. Chuck that over there. Let's go. We got to do this. So we put in nearly a cup of water there. We're going to go down to about half a cup. Mustard powder. Okay, we got sugar, we got salt, we got flour, we got turmeric. We got a whisk. We're going to give that a whisk up. Now we're going to have to be really careful here. I don't think we need to go bananas with this water. So we're going to tip a little bit in at a time, and obviously that's not enough. So I think we made the right decision to come down to half. It's going to be too thick. So now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, we are definitely going to put that in. It's going to look runny, but it's not. Citric acid in there. Oh yeah. I can already see that when we add the xanthan gum, it's going to thicken up. So, xanthan gum. Feeling at this one, I think we got it about right. So, we're going to put about the same in here, and then what we'll do is we'll probably check it, and if it needs a little bit more, we'll stir a little bit more through. So we got about the same there, look. About 1/8 of a teaspoon. Guesstimate, but there you go. Oh yeah. Now all we've got to work out is to get the amount the same as that jar. Happier already, look. That's a thicker consistency now than that is, or that we did originally. But again, we'll have to see how that thickens. So I'm going to cover that again. I don't want it to go brown. And let's leave it and see what happens. I think this one is going to be an awful lot closer. This is looking quite good. And I mean, it's looking really good. However, can you see there's movement in this? It's still moving. Now, Colman's doesn't move. There's a lot of xanthan gum in here, or a lot more flour. So this is a really good mustard, don't get me wrong. I'm going to make it again. Whilst this is still settling, we'll make it again. We're going to reduce the water. Yeah, I know it's a crazy idea. However, that has got movement in, look. You can see it's still loose, and that Colman's isn't. So we're going to reduce the water and do it again really quickly, and then we'll compare. And then what will happen at the end, I'll mix those two together anyway as my mustard, because there's absolutely no way we can use that one. So flavour wise, taste wise, it's bang on. It's the consistency is not right. Not right for me, it could be right for someone else. Mustard, flour, turmeric. What we got? We got sugar, we have salt. Okay, a quick stir around. So you'll have to decide when you watch this, is that thick enough for you, or do you want to go the thicker route? So we know we can do a good amount of water in there, and I'm going to put the citric acid in now, and we're going to give that a mix in. Now that is quite a nice thickness there already, and if you imagine the xanthan gum in there to give it that nice mouthfeel, that would be quite nice. I just want to come a little bit more water, I think. Now I'm not going to go crazy on this. Because I actually think that's enough. Okay, we're going to add the xanthan gum to that, and then we'll measure out what we've got left there. About the same. About an eighth of a teaspoon in there. Let's mix that in. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Right, we're going to have to let this stand for an hour. And everything melt together and thicken up. Oh, that's it. That's it. Let's let that stand. Okay, when you're so close, come on, we got to do it. That actually looks like Colman's. Okay, 1 hour. This has had longer, obviously. It's been around. This 1 hour. Let's have a look. That is what we're talking. That's thickened up quite nicely, actually. But you know, that one looks superb. That one, it's a complete waste of time. It was too much water. Done. Now, what is it like? Just look at that. That is fantastic. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look at Colman's. This is Colman's. Right, this is actually, it's darker, but this is the consistency of that actually. No, it's same. Okay, that's Colman's mustard there. And this is our version of the mustard. Different colour, obviously this is fresh, probably changed colour. And here's the other one, which is pretty good. Making a mess everywhere, but there you go. Well, it comes down to the taste test, doesn't it? Colman's. We all know what Colman's tastes like. Yep. Our mustard. That is spicier than Colman's. That is actually very nice. Taste wise, fantastic. Consistency wise, fantastic. Very, very good copy of Colman's mustard. This is a bit more spicy with a bit of a nasally thing. In fact, it's making my nose run. And I think that is simply because this is fresh mustard. This is fresh. The Colman's not as much nasally, but you know, this is travelled, you know, it's all the way out here. So there you go. Colman's mustard made. Right, the quantity here is about the same as that jar. So if you want to make the mustard, check out the description. It'll all be written out as per usual in the ingredients list, and that will make roughly the same size jar as the Colman's. You're going to get roughly about 170 grams thereabouts of good English mustard. Storage wise, 3 months in the fridge, not a problem, because of the citric acid and the salt that's in there. That acts as a preservative. That'll be absolutely fine. If you wanted to make this shelf stable, they'll be listed in the description. You would have to cook this. You would have to cook it to pasteurize it, basically. I'll leave that in there as well. But that's our mustard made. That is absolutely superb. Get some small jars, jar it up, perfect. Not buying that again. Sorry. So I hope that helps anybody that wants to make English mustard around the world. There you go. A fantastic similar mustard to this. There you go. That's our English mustard. Very, very, very similar to the famous brand. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends, share all over. Tell them everybody can make an English style mustard. Very similar to the well-known mustard. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ding ding, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video after I've jarred up my mustard. I need to get a smaller jar. Fabulous.